Yo, what's up, Broncos Nation? Um, I'm hurting like everybody else, so I wanted to go ahead and put this out there. I want to give a message to Coach Hackett, Russ, the offense, especially. I've been a lifelong Broncos fan now for about 35 years, okay? Seen a lot of different things, okay? I can go back into the history and details of all that. But there's some stuff that just doesn't make sense. And I've been up all night. I've just got off work. Been working all night. And I've had some time to think. Had a chance to see some of the comments that Bronco Nation's been saying out there. The frustration. I've never seen the frustration level like this. And I think it's because our hopes were so high that this was just going to be like before when Peyton came in. And, you know, Russ is on that type of level, right? And I don't blame Russ for everything. He's definitely making some weird mistakes, though, that I do expect more out of him. But the thing that gets me is, you know, it's a mixture of Nathaniel Hackett is supposed to be an offensive guru and everything he did with the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. And look, I'm a normal working guy, but obviously I've been watching football for 35 years. And, you know, we all grew up watching the Mike Shanahan bootleg offenses and stuff we used to do. It's, you know, in fact, first of all, let me recommend, go back and watch some footage of Mike Shanahan's offenses with John Elway and Jake Plummer and those guys, because you know what? They were amazing because we used a lot of play action bootlegs where you have a mobile quarterback. By the way, in case they forgot, Russell Wilson is a mobile QB, usually thrives when you have him bootleg like that. I don't get why we didn't run one bootleg run. Like, you could do the fake play action to the running back. Russ keeps it and goes for the pylon. That might have worked with a big, tight formation. I don't know. I mean, it's just a guess. I've seen it work so many times in the past. But anyways, look, we're frustrated. We're mad. I'm diehard. I probably wouldn't have left at the overtime, but I'm also not mad at the fans that did, because this is 5 games now where, man, we are patient. But first it was over penalties, right? 25 penalties in 2 games. We're the most penalized team in the league. And John Madden and everybody throughout history, what have they always said? Penalties is on coaching. So tighten that up, man. You got to tighten that up. We cannot have Garrett Bowles with his holds, false starts, delay of games. I mean, you name it. We can't have that crap. So coach the guys up. Receivers are dropping balls they shouldn't be dropping. We saw a lot of that. I mean, Sutton had a terrible one, and I'll give Sutton a pass because he has been playing pretty well. But there's a lot of drop balls out there. And then what I don't get is this, right? Like, I'm no genius, okay? But last I checked, Stephon Gilmore's one of the best corners in the NFL for over a decade now. And I just don't get, like, okay, so when it comes down to 3rd and 1, you know, 3rd and short or whatever, and we're going for the touchdown, why on earth would you throw to Stephon Gilmore? Like, that should just be like, hey, we got lots of other targets. Let's make 3 other options. He's gonna cancel out Jerry Jeudy or Sutton, right? Okay, they're canceled on this play, unless somehow they just end up completely wide open. But, you know, we got Hamler. We got other guys that can catch the ball. Melvin was catching screens. Boone can catch screens. So I'm just wondering, you know, Russ, you've been in the league a long time. Don't you look over to see, oh shoot, Stephon Gilmore's over there. Maybe I'm not going to go to him. You threw towards him and he picked you off. You threw towards him with the game on the line. That's their guy. Wouldn't we want right now, if the game's on the line, that they're like, hey, we're going to challenge Pat Surtain? As a Bronco fan, I would love for the other team, with the game on the line, to go to Devontae Adams or whoever star receiver of whatever team. You know, maybe it's Keenan Allen next week, and it's the Pat Surtain. Heck yeah, man. He's either going to pick it or bat it down. Just like Stephon Gilmore. All of a sudden, you don't respect his game, man? I mean, respect the opponent too, you know? I don't get paid millions of dollars. I mean, I'm not a coach in the NFL, but I know Stephon Gilmore is one of the best defensive backs pretty much throughout the last 10 years consistently. And maybe you're wondering, oh, he dropped a step. But the ineptitude of the offense in this game. And then at the end, I get we didn't want to play for the tie and whatnot. I want to play for the win. 4th and 1, okay? And our offense has looked absolutely abysmal this game. You got to have enough coaching sense to say, you know what? Let's kick the field goal. We'll, most likely we'll at least secure a tie. There's still time. We still have timeouts. Our defense is playing out of their minds, at least against the Colts. Maybe we take our chances. Let's give Matt Ryan the ball. Did you not watch Matt Ryan and what he does in pressure situations? Did you not watch the Super Bowl in the past? Take your chances at home with the loud defense. Kick the field goal, give the ball back to him, play some defense. Either you get a turnover, God knows what. Maybe you get it back into Russ's hands. We can kick a field goal to win the game. I knew the minute it was 4th and 1 and I saw him go for it. When they lined up, I was like, what are we doing? Just kick the field goal. We haven't proven that we can, we got the 4th and 2. That was risky in itself. And we finally got a catch from the tight end. And then they're like, because I heard Russ in his press conference. Oh, okay, well, we went 4th and 2 and all that. Dude, 4th and 1. Game on the line, and we haven't shown any. At least if you are going to go for it, because I also like the winning mentality. I can dig that. Run the ball, man. Run the ball. Like, we've been able to run the ball on the Colts. The only thing in the offense that actually worked, Melvin Gordon's not fumbling, luckily, this game. And Boone is he's ready. He's catching balls. He's looking spry. He's looking good. Maybe run the ball. Put a big, tight formation. Have Russell Wilson. It's called the option. You have a quarterback that's mobile. Run an option play. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play action to the running back, and either I'm going to give it to him because the hole's there, or I'm going to pull it in, and I'm going to take off and race their defender to the pylon. Russ will get the 1 yard. It's the one he showed us already earlier in the game. He still has that speed. So that's coaching, man. And Russ, stop being so nice to Nathaniel Hackett, all right? He's a rookie head coach. You're a league veteran quarterback. Richard Sherman made a good point when he said Peyton Manning would call timeout, Drew Brees, those guys, that's on the internet. He's right. Russ, you have more credibility with the Broncos fan base, with the organization. You're the one who's worth $250 million. We can fire Nathaniel Hackett like there's no tomorrow. And I've been, first of all, for the record, I've been a Hackett apologist. Give him time. The offense has to gel, all that. Dude, there are some questionable decisions going on here. Hackett, you don't have Aaron Rodgers anymore. Why are you making Russell just stand in the pocket? He's a short quarterback. He can't. Maybe he couldn't see Hamler. Maybe the defensive end blocked him. And you know what? Short quarterbacks can work. Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, he's had a ton of success. But you know what? Stop making plays where he's standing in the pocket, okay? Use Russell as a mobile quarterback, play action and stuff. I don't know. What do I know? Been watching football for 35 years. I love the game. I'm a Broncos fan for life. But you know what? That's not going to change. But holy cow, man. I mean, I don't know. This was the soft part of our schedule. Let's not forget that. I mean, our defense has been playing lights out, but let's be honest. Who have they played lights out against, right? Seattle, Geno Smith, Houston, okay. We didn't play lights out against the Raiders, but they humbled down. And honestly, the offense put a lot of strain on the defense in the Raider game. Who am I forgetting? Well, the Colts, obviously, right now, and that's nothing impressive. Oh, and the 49ers, which, by the way, they win games by their defense, not by Jimmy G and that offense. So, we're about to get, we're going to go up against Justin Herbert next week, and we're going to find out a little bit more about this defense. And we're really going to find out when we play the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes, and when we see the Raiders again. And there are tougher teams on our schedule coming up. We needed to come out of this at minimal 3-2. Definitely should have been coming out of this at 4-1. And look at us now. So, I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to be this year, guys. I love the Broncos. Hey, I'm going to be optimistic, and, I'll ride with them if they can turn this around. But, Hackett, you're on thin ice. I'm going to say officially right now with the Broncos fan base, I'm not usually for a fan of, hey, we need to fire a coach after 1 year, but this level of ineptitude that we've seen, you're on a short leash, man. Like, if you don't fix this quickly, it's one and done. One and done. Sean Payton's out there, okay? We can go get somebody that you know, there's, you know what? I'm sorry I don't remember the defensive coordinator's name right now, but I'm ready to make him the head coach because of the way he's got our defense playing. So, you know, we are wasting a phenomenal defensive talent that we have with this mediocrity. And I don't think Russ is completely the problem. I think it's a combination of the coaching and the way they're using Russ and the way they're coaching the other players. Coach up the receivers, man. Work on not dropping balls. How about that? Work on, obviously the fumble was a problem, but I think, look, I know everybody's really beat up about Melvin. A lot of people gave up on Melvin. But, you know, this Bronco fan thinks Melvin still got something to prove and in the tank. And now he's the true workhorse. And he didn't fumble this game. So that's a good start. We got to keep, you know, let's stick with Melvin because, you know, Melvin's a pro. Besides, you know, unless Latavius Murray comes in and just balls stupidly. But now I'm kind of getting off point. But look, guys, Bronco Nation, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling it. Tough night tonight. Tough to watch, man. Really tough to watch. We want a product that we can be proud of. And you guys know that you're not cutting it right now. And I want to see some more pissed off from the brass, from Hackett, from Russell Wilson. I know you don't get pissed off, bro. Get a little pissed off, dude. Let's light a little fire. Every now and then, all the greats, you've seen it, man. Peyton will chew people out. Tom Brady will chew people out because every now and then, we got to light a spark. And Hackett, oh, well, you know, we're going to go look at the tape. We're gonna see how we can get Russ. Nah, dude, you need to play. You need to coach better. Guys need to play better. Let's stop acting like we're entitled to something. We haven't been in the playoffs in 7 years. I heard Kirk Herbstreit say that the Broncos fans are spoiled. What do you mean we're spoiled? We've been 7 years out of the playoffs, man. 7 years, and we were in the Super Bowl. And you're going to say that we're spoiled? We ain't spoiled, dude. We have every right to boo this offense that we're seeing. This is insane. The amount of penalties and ineptitude that we've seen, we are fed up, dude. We are fed up. If it's not clock mismanagement, if it's not this, if it's not, it's always something. In 5 games, it's always something. This should be smoother than it is after 5 weeks. So I really hope that you guys, you know, sit around, have a players meeting, have something, do something. Go, you know, team bonding. I don't know what. Better start asking some veterans how we fix this because it's not talent. The roster is talented. I ain't mad at Patton yet because we have a lot of talent. I don't know what's up with the O-line. The O-line is not as advertised. That's for sure. There was a lot where Russell was running for his life, but there's also times where Russ has the protection that he's supposed to have, and you're wondering, well, Russ, what are you doing? You know, are you just staring at Sutton? Check, man. Sutton was covered. Check down to the next receiver. Option 2. Option 3. I mean, again, I'm not a head coach. I don't get paid millions to talk about football. I'm just a Broncos fan who's frustrated like the rest of you. I'm pissed off. I want better. The Broncos are better than this. So get it together, fellas. All right, and Hackett, again, you're on a short leash, bro. And I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but, you know, this is the NFL. This is not college football. Millions of dollars are literally on the line every game. And you're on a short leash, dude. You're on a short leash. With Bronco Nation, we're gonna be demanding a new head coach next year if you guys don't flip this around quick. And then if next year the same stuff is going on, then we're gonna start talking about players. But let's get it together. Broncos till I die. But man, we got a lot of fixing to do.